Arcane. Hello, welcome to this weekly update. It should be number 26, I believe, and let's jump right into it. What have I been reading? Well, I am still reading Pet Sematary. I have not gotten to get in as much reading as I wanted to. I am currently on chapter 33. So I did read 11 chapters this week. I will try not to get into any spoilers. We'll say they've lost somebody that they care about, that the family is connected to, and Rachel has gone on into her backstory with her sister, and it's a pretty eye-awakening update, basically, and you see the pain she had to endure and she's gone through, and understand her a lot more. And yeah, I am still really enjoying this book. I hope to get through it relatively quickly because I definitely want to get into the other two Mistborn books before Stormlight 5 comes out, which we are getting a lot closer to. I have a feeling that I will not be reading Stormlight 5 as soon as it comes out, because I will probably still be reading The Lost Metal, and I know I'm not the quickest reader out there, so I probably wouldn't get through Wind and Truth as fast as a lot of other people would anyway, but I still plan to get through it as fast as I can while still retaining everything. So it might take me like the whole month, we'll see, but as soon as I'm done with that, I will be jumping into this, which is a book I just had come in the mail this week. I am super excited to read To Ride Hell's Chasm from Janny Wirtz. I hear great things about her work, and I am super excited to jump into it. And I would love to try and jump into the big ol' buddy read that's going on in January, and we shall see about that. Hopefully I can get through Wind and Truth quick enough to check this out, and then maybe jump into Curse of the Mistwraith. That would be awesome. And other things I had come in the mail: the First Law trilogy, starting with The Blade itself. I will be excited to jump into this eventually as well. I have a lot planned already, so it will probably end up being later sometime next year, but I definitely want to get to it pretty quickly. I am excited about that trilogy as well. But with that, I basically just told you what I'll be reading next, so let's jump into my writing. So, this week with writing, I did not get as much done as last week, but I did get some. I went back into chapter 5 and wrote like another 55 words. I wrote chapter 6, which was 700, and then chapter 7, which is 859. So I am still having a lot of fun with this. It is a prequel novella, and I am just kind of being okay with the chapters being shorter, since it is a novella and a lot quicker paced of a story than my novel is. But these lengths definitely will get longer once I go into editing, because I am a underwriter for sure. Like, there's a lot of details and everything that I leave out whenever I do the initial writing that I will be bringing in whenever I come around to editing. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. This is a fun story that I can't wait to start sharing with people, but I will be continuing it and finishing it hopefully this month. That is my challenge. And then I will probably go back to editing my actual novel first, and then we'll come around to editing the prequel novella. And yeah, I'm super excited to get more done and share it all eventually. So let's go into what I've been watching, and this is where I get into big stuff because, oh my, I finished The Penguin and I watched Act 2 of Season 2 of Arcane, and oh my, there is some pain here, and I will do my best not to go into spoilers, but The Penguin, I think, was masterfully done. The episode was super consistent, always great, no weak links at all. I think the characters, the payoffs that we get were kind of perfect, I think, because they have like little subtle twists on how you think it's going to go, and it's satisfying. And yeah, I don't want everything to just go the way I think it would go. So the way they did was pretty much perfect, and it's hard to say stuff without spoiling anything, but there definitely was some pain at the end, and I think it makes sense. But yeah, that's all I'll say about that. And then we go into Arcane Act 2, and my goodness, at the start of episode 4, it seemed a little slow. It was basically a lot of build up from the things that happened from Act 2, and they are like actually getting into the story that they wanted to tell now, because there's a bit of a time jump. And at first I was like, okay, and then once the episode really gets going, I was like, okay. And I will say the very end of the episode gave me chills. And then we go into episode 5, and the end of it might have brought some tears. And then we go into episode 6, and it broke me. I can't say anything because of spoilers. It's really good. This act was really good, and I really need the last act now. Yeah. So that's what I've been watching. It's pain, and I love it. They are great. And that goes into what I've been playing. I did not play any Cyberpunk. Yesterday was one of those days where I planned to get a little bit of productiveness done, and ended up accidentally falling asleep while watching a video on the chair in the living room with my laptop out, because I was planning to do a bunch of writing after I watched that video. But then I woke up like around 9 o'clock, and I was like, I will still get some writing done. And that's whenever I finished chapter 7. And then I got into reading a little bit and read like a few chapters last night. And then today was kind of another one of those days where I accidentally took a long nap probably from not getting as much sleep last night because of the long nap I took the day before. So yeah, a lot of my productivity was taken out by that unfortunate accident. But that was my week. I hope you've had a great week. Let me know what you've been reading and writing and watching in the comments, and I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't liked the video, please do that. It helps out a lot. And if you want to subscribe, I would appreciate that a lot. And with all that said, I hope you have a great one, and I'll catch you in the next one.